So what I want to do is again go into the Facebook Marketplace, click on Browse, and then up here click on Sell Something. So we are going to click on that button, and then in the first column we are going to write the title of the product we want to sell. Now in this case, I would like to sell my complete course on leadership, resilience, and execution, which I published here on Udemy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to punch in the name, the complete course on leadership, resilience, and execution. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a price. Let's say I'm going to sell it for $20. And then down here, I'm going to say, okay, you can buy it actually worldwide. So what I'm going to do right now is, and I'm going to target a city where many people live in. So let's say New York, first of all, or New York City, which is even better because there are many people in a very small space. So the likelihood that any of those people are going to click my link, or at least the product, is quite high. And the good thing about it is also that most of the time, people from the US are much more likely to buy something than people, for instance, from Germany. Because here in Germany, in my home country, people didn't really check out that platform yet. So in the beginning, what you want to do is you want to target, especially if your products that you don't need to ship, what you want to do is you want to target a certain group of people, let's say, that are quite likely to actually click on such an offer. And also you want to make sure that you are in an area where many people live. So for instance, if you go to a very remote area and say, okay, I lived in the United States as well for a year in a small city called Elmore, close to the city Blue Earth, which also not too many people know. But in that city, there were like 600 people. And if I target only 600 people, then of course the likelihood that anyone is actually going to find my offer is super small. That's why, especially if I have like products that can be sold all over the world and that I don't have to ship anywhere, such like an online course, then what I want to do is I want to sell it here, for instance, in an area where many people live. So I'm going to change that actually to New York City. I hope it does give it to me because I'm not interested in New City. Well, it says Broomsville, Brooklyn, Koreatown, Upper East Side. Let's say we say Upper East Side, because that is where many people live, or even the one below it was even better, New York City again, and then down here, Financial District, Manhattan. Many people might be there, so this might be actually a way how to sell this course. So what I'm going to do then is select a category. In this case now, I would say it would be books, movies, and music, so it would count kind of like as a movie. And then down here, I want to punch in my description. Now, I copy-pasted my description from my Udemy page, so this is actually the description of the product, and I'm going to put it in here, just copy-paste, and then I have everything that I already have in Udemy right here. So the first thing that I always like to do, and this is not just something about my courses, but when I create products, is that first of all, I'm going to start with something that is catchy. I want people to actually ask themselves questions. So in this case now, I'm asking them, do you want to develop true leadership skills, want to learn how to execute more, or simply want to work on your resilience? Then this course is for you. So what I want to do is I want to ask them questions, and then they say, oh yes, I want to do that. And then I say, okay, this course is for you. Then what I do is I try to tell them from where I'm going to take them and where I'm going to get them. So from A to B. Now, of course, this doesn't apply for every product, but you can actually fit this onto many products. So this kind of framework where you say, for instance, when you sell a laptop, where does it get you? For instance, it is much easier to, let's say, edit videos. It is much easier to browse the internet because the computer is so extremely fast. Like all of these things could be like one of the arguments for buying the computer. So then down here, we first of all figure out and all of that. So basically here I'm explaining the curriculum, and then in the end I'm always saying, okay, when you're finished with this course, you will know exactly how to develop and deploy leadership skills and so on. So basically what I'm telling them is when they buy my product, they will actually get what they in the beginning imagined to get. And this is always what people want. They want to imagine something and then it's actually coming true. So what you're doing is you're playing with scenarios. So for instance, if you say, okay, I'm selling a computer, then what you want to do is you want to say, okay, you can, for instance, create videos much faster, you can edit them, and then you can say, for me personally, it worked as well because I'm a video creator and so on and so on. And actually, and this is now the real case example, I was able to like 10 times produce what I did a couple of months ago, but now with my new computer, I became 10 times more productive, and I'm now giving this computer away for a very low price and so on. So down here, and this is perhaps not applicable to every product, but I'm just giving a couple more arguments. So what exactly are you going to learn? What exactly are you going to get from that product? And then in the end, I'm just closing off with a couple of sentences. I always love that one sentence. You have nothing to risk but everything to gain. So what you can do, for instance, is you can say, send me a message. You have nothing to risk but everything to gain. You can get this product for an amazing price, and so on and so on. And what you can also do is just add some scarcity to it, and also a limit in the sense of time, where you say, okay, it's time to take action. This offer won't last forever. So in this case now, because it's a Udemy course, I'm always saying, go ahead and click on the Take This Course button right now, and I will see you in the course. Thanks again for enrolling. What you can do right here is say, it's time to take action. This offer won't last forever. If you wait any longer, this product might be gone. So this is always something nice to finish up with. And then what you can do in the end is, of course, take just simply the PayPal me link. So again, copy paste up here, take the link and then punch it in there. You can do it right now. Of course, you can do it later. So what you want to do down here is, for instance, please transfer the amount to this address, and then you can also say product code, or please name the product code. Please name the product code, and then we can say XXYY 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, why is this so important? Why do I say you need to have a product code? Well, a product code can be helpful, especially when you have, let's say, hundreds or thousands of products that you're selling. And let's say you have multiple products that have the same price, and someone's just mailing you $100. Then, of course, you're like, okay, where's this money coming from? Like, what kind of product did this person buy? So what you always want to do is you want to make sure that these people name the product code. You can, of course, come up with a product code. You can also, just take the number as the product, the name of the product as the product code. So for instance, if you're selling this course, you can say the product code is leadership course or something like that. This is one way to do it, or you can give it a number. You can also start, if you have, let's say, 10,000 products, you can start with product 01, then 02, 03, and so on and so on. And this is how you can identify the products later. Now, what we want to do is you want to add a photo. And in this case, I'm going to take the photo that I used for this leadership course. I'm going to take this one right here. I'm going to open it. And then there we go. This is the finished product that we can see right here. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to review everything that I wrote, and I'm going to click down here on post. And then a couple of seconds later, actually, this product will be online. So now it is online for 20 bucks. I didn't sell it yet, so I can sell it multiple times. I don't have to mark it as sold at any given time. And as you can see, the person can read everything about this course right here. I can also give it more images if I want. So let's go back and actually do this. So for instance, if I click here on manage and I say, okay, I want to edit this item, I can go down here and add more photos. Now let's take some example photos right here because they look kind of similar. So I'm going to take these three and say, okay, I'm going to add these 3 photos to this product, and then it will take a couple of seconds, but afterwards I can actually save this product, and then I have more photos added to this product. So actually it's quite simple. It's very easy to do. It doesn't take too much work, and that's why I always think you need to scale. You need to sell one product in multiple cities. You need to sell hundreds or if not thousands of products. You can build amazing dropshipping businesses through Facebook Marketplace. It takes some work, but it's super effective. Anyway, for now, thank you so much for watching this video, and in the next couple of chapters, in the next couple of videos, we're going to have a look at more products, we're going to have a look at more examples, and then we are really going to get into dropshipping and how to set up your dropshipping business with Facebook Marketplace. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see each other in the next one.